Good morning, students, and welcome back to the session of virtual class. I'm your social science teacher, Esha Puri. Please like, subscribe, and share my video. Press the bell icon for further notifications, and don't forget to write your name and section in the comment box. Children, this is 7th module for the chapter Constitutional Design. Children, in previous video, we have learned how to read preamble, and today we are going to discuss preamble in detail. Role of the preamble. Preamble refers to the introduction or preface to the Constitution. It contains the philosophy on which the entire Constitution has been built. It provides a standard to examine and evaluate any law and action of government to find out whether it is good or bad. It is the soul of the Indian Constitution. Now, we are going to discuss the words used in the preamble of the Constitution one by one. The preamble begins with "We, the people of India." It means the Constitution has been drawn up and enacted by the people through their representatives and not handed down to them by a king or any outside power. Sovereign. This word implies that India is neither a dependence nor a dominion of any other nation, but an independent state. There is no authority above it, and it is free to conduct its own affairs, both internal and external. Being a sovereign state, India can either acquire a foreign territory or cede a part of its territory in favor of a foreign state. Socialist. Children, this term was added by the 42nd Amendment in 1976. Children, the Indian brand of socialism is a democratic socialism, which means it holds faith in a mixed economy where both private and public sectors coexist side by side. As the Supreme Court says, democratic socialism aims to end poverty, ignorance, disease, and inequality of opportunity. Indian socialism is a blend of Marxism and Gandhism, leaning heavily towards Gandhian socialism. In simple terms, you can say wealth is generated socially and should be shared equally by society. Government should regulate the ownership of land and industry to reduce socio-economic inequalities. Secular. The term secular too was added by the 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act of 1976. Children, the Indian Constitution embodies the positive concept of secularism, that is, all religions in our country, irrespective of their strength, have the same status and support from the state. That means citizens have complete freedom to follow any religion, but there is no official religion. Government treats all religious beliefs and practices with equal respect. Democratic. The Indian Constitution provides for representative parliamentary democracy, under which the executive is responsible to the legislature for all its policies and actions. Universal adult franchise, periodic elections, rule of law, independence of judiciary, and absence of discrimination on certain grounds are the manifestations of the democratic character of the Indian polity. The term democratic is used in the preamble in the broader sense, embracing not only political democracy but also social and economic democracy. Republic. Children, a democratic polity can be classified into two categories: monarchy and republic. In a monarchy, the head of the state, usually king or queen, enjoys a hereditary position, that is, he comes into office through succession. Example, Britain. In a republic, on the other hand, the head of the state is always elected directly or indirectly for a fixed period. Example, USA. Therefore, the term republic in our preamble indicates that India has an elected head called the president. He is elected indirectly for a fixed period of 5 years. Justice. The term justice in the preamble embraces three distinct forms: social, economic, and political, secured through various provisions of fundamental rights and directive principles. In simple terms, we can say that citizens cannot be discriminated on the grounds of caste, religion, and gender. Social inequalities have to be reduced. Government should work for the welfare of all, especially of the disadvantaged groups. Liberty. The term liberty means the absence of restraints on the activities of individuals and at the same time providing opportunities for the development of individual personalities. The preamble secures to all citizens of India liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship through their fundamental rights enforceable in court of law in case of violation. Liberty, as elaborated in the preamble, is very essential for the successful functioning of the Indian democratic system. However, liberty does not mean license to do what one likes and has to be enjoyed within the limitations mentioned in the Constitution itself. Equality. The term equality means the absence of special privileges to any section of the society and the provision of adequate opportunities for all individuals without any discrimination. The preamble secures to all citizens of India equality of status and opportunity. In simple terms, we can say that all are equal before the law. The traditional social inequalities have to be ended. The government should ensure equal opportunity for all. Fraternity. It means a sense of brotherhood. The Constitution promotes this feeling of fraternity by the system of single citizenship. That means all of us should behave as if we are members of the same family. No one should treat a fellow citizen as inferior. Children, now we are going to discuss institutional design. A constitution is not merely a statement of values and philosophy. As we noted above, a constitution is mainly about embodying these values into institutional arrangements. Much of the document called Constitution of India is about these arrangements. It is a very long and detailed document. Therefore, it needs to be amended quite regularly to keep it updated. Those who crafted the Indian Constitution felt that it has to be in accordance with people's aspirations and changes in society. They did not see it as a sacred, static, and unalterable law. So they made provisions to incorporate changes from time to time. These changes are called constitutional amendments. The Constitution describes the institutional arrangements in a very legal language. If you read the Constitution for the first time, it can be quite difficult to understand. Yet, the basic institutional design is not very difficult to understand. Like any constitution, the Indian Constitution lays down a procedure for choosing persons to govern the country. It defines who will have how much power to take which decisions, and it puts limits to what the government can do by providing some rights to the citizen that cannot be violated. Children, that's all for the day. Now you can note down your homework, and for homework you can see the description box. Thanks for watching the video. Have a nice day.